guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my top 10 recommendations for the upcoming Sephora VIB sale. The sale starts on November 5th, so it's coming up really soon. This is a great time to shop for some holiday gifts. There's a lot of great holiday gift sets that I'm looking at to purchase, but I want to share with you my favorite recommendations at the moment. All of these products released within the last year. They're basically the products I wear every single day. So I'm going to start off with foundations. There are only two foundations that I've worn for the last 6 months at least, and one specifically is basically the only foundation I've been wearing since the beginning of the year. This is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Foundation. I wear the shade number 50. It's what I'm wearing today. This is my second bottle, and I'm honestly almost done with it, and I have a third bottle ready to go that I will probably start using like in the next 2 weeks because this stuff is awesome. It's also a smaller bottle. There's less product in this compared, 1.1 fluid ounce. There's a little bit less product compared to some other foundations, but I also use this every single day, so you're gonna go through it kind of quickly if you end up loving it. A few things about this foundation: it stays in place all day. It blurs pores, and that's what I always look for in a foundation, especially in the winter months. You don't want your skin to look super dry. I do have drier skin, and I'm also dealing with some skin issues that dry out my skin even more. Like, I have a really bad dry patch right here that you can barely see because this blurs out that area. So it's long wearing, it does not transfer. It stays kind of like a demi matte finish. It's not super matte, but especially in winter, if you're looking for something that's just matte enough and it's gonna make your makeup still look like fresh and glowy and not super dry or cakey, definitely check this out. It's my go-to foundation. My other go-to foundation, if I'm not wearing this, I'm wearing this. It's the Lawless Foundation. I wear the shade Citrine in this one, and this is basically a super lightweight serum foundation, but it gives you more of a medium coverage. So it goes on like a skin tint. It's very watery when you apply it, but it blurs out and it gives you a really nice medium coverage, and you could build it up to even more. It's definitely not something that's gonna like blur away texture, but if you just want like a good coverage for every day, go for this. This is the reason I wear makeup most days, because this is a foundation that is self-setting. I don't have any other product like that, so I just used the brush that came with it from Lawless. Well, actually, they sent me the brush and the foundation, so I definitely recommend picking up the brush along with the foundation. So next up, we have the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is what's in my brows today. This is my second jar as well, and I will be needing a third. Maybe I should pick up a third during the VIB sale because this stuff is so good. I used to rave about the Patrick Ta brow wax. That's a two-step product where you have to spray the wax and then apply the product. It just takes you about 10 more seconds, but every second counts nowadays. And this is a product that's just one step, and it just keeps my brows looking like laminated all day. This is the kind of brow look I've been into for the last year. Maybe I'm gonna look back and cringe in a year or two, but right now I really love the laminated brow look, and that's how I get it with this product. And because I apply this, I use less pigmented products in my brows. So I still use a brow pencil, but I just go over it really lightly, and I'm not too precise with it because once I apply this on top, it kind of like smooths over whatever harsh lines I applied with a brow pencil. And that way, even though I'm doing two products, I'm using less of each, so I do my brows in less time. So highly recommend this. This is one of my favorite makeup products, and it makes me really emphasize my brows, especially nowadays. I'm wearing a lot less eye makeup, so this has been kind of like my statement in my makeup every day. So next, let's get into some highlighters, and this one is from Ilia. This is the Liquid Light highlighter. This one is in the shade Nova, and it's kind of like a champagne gold color. I love this liquid highlighter, and you could definitely mix it in with like a primer or a foundation if you want like a little bit of a luminous look. But this is a gorgeous highlighter color, super pigmented. You could apply it wherever you want. You can apply it on your eyes as well. I really want to try out more from Ilia in the upcoming year for sure. I'm just getting into some of their products, and I just bought this on a whim. I bought it over the summer, and I loved it during the summer because I would do like super minimal makeup and then just wear this as like my more glam makeup for the day. So definitely recommend their highlighters. If you want powder highlighters, the only powder highlighters I've worn since July when this product released was the Makeup by Mario powder highlighters. I have the shade Golden and Honey. These are called the Soft Glow highlighters. And let me tell you, I can't tell which one is my favorite. Let's see which one I've used more because there's such similar shades. I want to say I've used the shade Golden a little bit more. Golden is actually a bit more of a champagne color compared to Honey. This one's Golden, this one's Honey. So you can see that Honey has a little bit more of that like gold orangey reflect, and then Golden is more champagne. Right now I'm wearing Golden as my highlighter, and then I also have it on my brow bone, inner corner. Such a creamy highlighter. It's not chalky, it's not drying. It almost looks like I put on like a gel or liquid highlighter because it just melts into your skin. It's a really fine powder. So definitely check out these highlighters from Makeup by Mario. I have another product from Makeup by Mario. I'm really loving that brand. It's all from the Soft Sculpt collection that I reviewed back in the summer. So this is the Soft Sculpt Contour Stick. I have it in the shade Medium. And this is what it looks like. It's just a regular stick contour. I have honestly not worn a powder contour or bronzer product in at least a few months because I just wear cream contour every day, and it's super simple with this product because it has a brush that I'm now realizing I have never washed this brush, so I should probably do that. But it obviously saves you time in your makeup that it has a brush with it because it's just like apply it in 5 seconds, blend it out in 10 seconds, and you're good to go. So I like this more than using a powder contour. I feel like this is a lot more precise. And then if anything is uneven, I'll just go over it again with a beauty blender. But for the most part, I can just blend it out with this little brush. And it's nice because it's kind of like a curved edge, like it comes at an angle. So it's really nice for nose contour because you can get pretty precise. And then it has like some texture in there too, so it's easier to blend out. It's not like a stiff brush that's gonna wipe away products. So definitely check this out. This is probably my favorite of the cream products from the Soft Sculpt collection. I also have one of the blushes, but I find the blush not creamy enough. I do wear it, but I have another cream blush that I'm going to show you guys in a second that I find a little bit easier to blend out. So if you're looking for any cream products from the Soft Sculpt collection, check out the contour stick for sure because that is something I wear all the time. And then my everyday blush lately, it's what I'm wearing as blush today, is from Anastasia. It's their cream blush stick. I actually want to get another shade during the sale because when this first came out, the nude shade was sold out for like 2 weeks online. So I'm like, let me try the second shade that I would want. And this shade is Peachy Keen, I believe. I really like how creamy. Let me swatch it again. Just like it's super pigmented, and you can see it has like a little bit of a sheen to it, which is why it makes it so easy to blend out. It has a little brush, so it's super, super easy to blend. I put a ton on. I don't put that much on my face, obviously. But this is such a creamy stick blush. I really don't like cream products that aren't creamy enough. Some of them are really cakey and hard to blend out, but this is a product that if you want to try a cream blush, it actually turns into like a powder finish, but it's still creamy enough to blend out. So definitely recommend that, and I do want to pick up another shade. And then next up, eyeshadow. One of the only eyeshadow palettes that I've been wearing for the last several months is the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. This palette is probably my favorite neutral palette in my collection, which makes it one of my all-time favorite palettes in my collection because I love neutrals. So this is a gorgeous neutral palette that has some cream shadows too, has a lot of different textures. The only thing I'm missing is maybe like one more transition shade in between both of these here, and maybe one more light neutral, like lid color like what I'm wearing today. But overall, especially for fall, I definitely love this palette. It's gorgeous. I plan on traveling with this palette too. I think this would make actually a great holiday gift because it's such a gorgeous palette. And it is a little bit more luxury. It is more of a higher price. I think it's $65. And then if you get 20% off during the sale or even 15 or 10% off, you're saving a bit of money there. So definitely check this out if you are on the hunt for a new neutral palette. And then I also have one more eye product. This is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Mascara. This is a volumizing mascara. And the wand reminds me a little bit of Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's not as dramatic of like a curve in the brush, but it does have a little bit of a dip in the brush. And this is an awesome mascara because it is volumizing and it's also lightweight. I don't find that it like feathers or is that the word I'm looking for? I think I meant to say like it doesn't flake or anything. It does give you a lot of volume, and a lot of times volumizing mascaras, like they're a little bit thicker of a finish on your lashes and they end up flaking or looking clumpy. This one is still very, very lightweight, but it gives you that volume as well. I use it both for my top and bottom lashes. Like the wand is not too big to use for my bottom lashes. So if you want a new mascara, if you've been wanting to try this out, definitely check it out. I meant to review this when it first came out, but then I ended up traveling for like a week and it was too late. Like it was already old news. So I figured I'd mention it here. Okay, so we are on the last product and this is a lip product. This is from Summer Fridays. It's their lip butter. This is a product that's been out for a long time, but they just repackaged it a few months ago. And this packaging is so much better than the original. I still have a tube of the original that I'm finishing up. And every time I use it, so much product just spills out of it. I have it in my drawer in my bathroom, and it just looks like a greasy mess in my drawer that I should also clean along with my brushes because the cap, it's just a whole mess. But they don't make that product anymore. They make it like this, and it's so much better. And this is such a great lip butter. I have it in, I was about to say in vegan. It's a vegan formula. I think that this one is, well, it's the only, vanilla beige. It's the only tinted one they have, and they also have the clear one. But this is just such a beautiful lip product because it's so hydrating. So it's such a great product for fall time. And this is the shade. If you get the tinted one, it's like a great everyday nude lip color that's also super moisturizing. Check out the Summer Fridays lip product. If you got the original packaging and you weren't a fan, maybe the packaging just threw you off to the formula or something, because I think that this is an amazing formula. If you check out the new packaging, I think you will love it as well. I wanted to throw a lip product in there, and I feel like this one is super practical for every day for the winter time. So that's going to be everything for today's video. I'll leave all my recommendations in my description box. Definitely let me know what you plan on purchasing during the sale. I'm really excited to shop the sale this year as well. And if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.